Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Michael, and today I am doing the last video of 2021. I am going to do a sort of quick recap of this year in total in terms of how it went for me. And so let's go ahead and jump into it. So this year I kind of started this hobby YouTube channel. I want to say I started it at the beginning of the year in January or so. I published 25 total videos this year, not including this one. And I'll try to show you guys the numbers here in a clip in just a second. But looking at the analytics, which is always kind of interesting, it looks like my most viewed videos are the ones where I cover the Horus Heresy. My Horus Heresy Army Building Basics video currently is sitting at 1.2K views, which is really impressive actually. And I think that says that I need to do more videos in that series. That seems to indicate that there's definitely an interest in Horus Heresy content. Going down the line in terms of popularity, the next most popular videos are Horus Heresy leaked image discussion, which was back from June, I want to say, when those leaked Horus Heresy teasers released, which we still haven't seen anything of. But hopefully we'll get to see some official content from Warhammer community soon. My fingers are crossed that next year is going to be a good year for Horus Heresy. The next one, the next video down the line is Horus Heresy faces continued uncertainty after no box set reveal. I was a little bit salty during that particular video, and I think that's one of my longest videos so far at almost 18 minutes. That one has 109 views, and then it just kind of goes down the line from there, all the way to the video from, I think, yesterday, which had like 4 views. So yeah, it's interesting to kind of see those trends so far. In addition to making YouTube videos this year, I've also been painting on my backlog of miniatures that I have in my collection, but don't have paint on them yet. I've been doing a lot of work on my orcs and on my Alpha Legion. My orcs saw me finish my kill tank, as well as a number of orc boys. I also went ahead and finished a couple of orc knobs, if I remember correctly. And I started work on some vehicles. I finished 4 orc bikers. I have a bunch to go. And that's kind of the theme of this year, is I have a bunch to go. I did not purchase, I don't know if I purchased a whole lot this year. I think my last purchase was back in February when I grabbed a Mark V Assault Squad from Forge World. These guys are waiting to be finished. I have more Alpha Legion on my desk that I did not get finished. These have been sitting on my desk for a while now. A lot of these are basic tactical Space Marines, which I was pretty excited about, but I'm at the point where doing them has kind of like taken a backseat because it's become a bit of a slog, honestly. And I'm looking forward to having them finished. I think I need some sort of refresher in there at some point, so we'll see what I can get done in the meantime. I have a ton more orcs to finish. I have Ghazghkull Thraka. I have a ton more orc boys. I have some more orc vehicles. I have a lot of Cromlech's Soviet goblins to finish. I purchased the giant bundle of those a couple of years ago, and so I have a bunch of resin goblins all waiting for paint. And I think that's about it in terms of what I finished this year in terms of miniatures. I probably didn't get as much done as I could have, but I think it evens out in terms of me not having purchased anything. And I'll try to throw a shot in here somewhere as well if I can do that. Last but definitely not least, I also want to talk about Instagram for a little bit. My Instagram has exploded a little bit over the last couple of months. A while back, I found my old 2nd edition Chaos Codex, and I posted some pictures of the heavy metal Space Marine squads, and those got really, really popular and got more views and more engagement than I had previously gotten on most of my other posts, honestly. And so I dug up a few other 2nd edition codexes and 3rd edition rulebooks and posted some more pictures and some more reels. And so over the last few months, my Instagram has actually seen pretty exponential growth, which is really, really cool. I think a lot of us older gamers have a lot of nostalgia for those editions. And a lot of what Games Workshop was doing with 9th edition, I think, is geared more toward the younger, more competitive players. Whereas people like me have always, I think, or most of the time, I don't want to make broad value brushes over an entire player base. But I think it's safe to say that a lot of older players have always seen Warhammer 40,000 as more of a beer and pretzels game and less of a tournament competitive game. There's nothing wrong with wanting to play competitively, but I think those old 2nd edition Codex pictures definitely reminded all of us of what it was like to first play in the game. And I think that's fantastic. I think that's really cool. It's great seeing those vibrant colors of that particular edition. It sort of juxtaposes a little bit with the whole like grim darkness of the far future thing, but I think it works. And there are a lot of good memories involved in that. So that's really, really cool. And you should be seeing my Instagram down at the bottom here if you want to check that out. Do the commenting thing over there as well, because comments are always really cool. And I really appreciate everybody that comments on all of my pictures. So yeah, that's the Instagram for you guys. Okay, in terms of where I want to take this hobby YouTube channel over the next year, I think I want to try to be at least a little tiny bit more consistent in my posting. I have some great ideas for videos coming up that hopefully everybody will get a kick out of. We have gotten 59 subscribers as of the time of publishing this particular video. So here's onwards and upwards. I'm going to maybe figure out if I can film myself painting, because a lot of people seem to like watching those types of videos. I'm going to try to do more Horus Heresy videos, especially possibly more deep dives. I can't promise anything because coming up with ideas for me a lot of the time is very spur of the moment. Like this recap is kind of a last minute, hey, what if I did a cool recap video? And so I'm filming it. So that's kind of what you guys are getting right now. Although, like I mentioned about a minute ago, a little bit more structure I think would be nice. Maybe a more consistent upload schedule, even if it's only 1 or 2 videos a month. And I will try to continue doing more Horus Heresy content because that seems kind of popular. And yeah, I think it's really cool. I appreciate everybody who is subscribed, everybody who watches these videos. If you learned something or got something out of this video, please like and subscribe. Maybe throw a comment in there. I try to reply to every single one if I can. So definitely comments are always welcome. And I will see you guys in 2022. Happy New Year.